Hello and hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. How you guys doing? Thank you for the Merry Christmas wishes from some of you guys. I appreciate it. Welcome to the last week in Germany, where I'm going to react to the top posts from the German subreddits from the last week. Make sure I'm up to date, see what you guys are talking about. Let's do it. What are the 5 best cities to live in Germany today? Let's see what the people are saying. This is the top post this week. Best city is where you get a job.
This is the only correct answer.
Definitely not Rothenburg. Ob der Tauber. That's this place. I don't know, it looks pretty nice to me. All right, here's the first real answer. Cities: Munster, Freiburg, Heidelberg, Oldenburg. And then a tie between Rosenberg, Kiel, Bonn, Mainz, Potsdam.
Lübeck?
I guess people that live in Lübeck love Lübeck. Pinch me, I must be dreaming. It's a Christmas miracle, guys. The train is on time. I don't know how to read this screen, but I can just make assumptions based off of the green. It's green. Oh, look at that. It's actually a minute early. And it looks like all the other trains are on time, too. Or early. Christmas miracle. I've never been on a train myself, but I can imagine that would be really nice. Why do I even make videos? You guys literally just say the same things I do in the top comment. Hottest December in Germany. It has been the hottest December in Indiana as well. It was actually 70 degrees yesterday. Granted, I'm talking about freedom units, guys, not Celsius. I was not literally spontaneously combusting when I went outside. It was 70 degrees Celsius. I mean Fahrenheit. Goddamn, I'm stupid. And Celsius, that's 21 degrees. Let's see what the weather right now in Bamberg is, guys. Shout out Bamberg. 43 degrees. Today it's actually freezing. We actually had a tornado form here in Indiana because it was so hot, all the hot air, and then mixing with the cold air that came in today. Last night there was a tornado. It didn't quite touch the ground, but there was a funnel cloud where I live. The Swabians are happy that they're saving on their heating bills. Hottest December so far. Yeah, this... It'll be the coldest December from now on. Oh, I think global warming is a little bit more like... A little bit more like that. Yeah, now. Germany's far-right AfD accused of gathering information for the Kremlin.
What a surprise. Nobody could have guessed. Anyways.
In other news, a fork was found in a kitchen. And water is wet. Is this real art or just a performance? What the? This is the most confusing post I've ever read in my life. What does that mean? What am I looking at? Why is there a dog that's like deflated on a blanket and sand and a Santa is leaning over him? And what do you mean art or a performance? Isn't a performance also art? Typically a performance is art. Is this really art or is it more like a performance? In my opinion, this kind of, quote, art is interesting, but it also makes me think. Sometimes it looks like the artwork is already finished and the person is only pretending to work. That sounds like a scam to me, not like art or a performance. Oh my God. For me, it feels more like a show for the public. It's a very optimistic lens. There's some German optimism right there. A show for the public. I mean, I still am confused as to what's going on, but based off what he just said, that just sounds like a scam of some sort. These sand dogs in particular feel like a scam or something. I've seen the exact thing in multiple cities. What? So what is going on? Sometimes 5 times a day? It's a template they just copy? But what are they doing? Like, what's the scam? I hate to be pessimistic and assume it's a scam, but it's like, that's how it seems to go these days. Like, what's the scam? This is a scam. This is a model with glued on sand, and then they pretend to work on it to get money. You can step on it, and it will step on plastic. They were rampant in Europe a few years back. Please do not give them money. Damn. In other news, a clear majority supports a nationwide ban on fireworks on New Year's Eve. So does that mean a ban on every day or just on New Year's Eve? Ha, I've been waiting for this recurring discussion. Yeah, I think I saw this exact same discussion last year. It's funny. I've been doing this long enough that I... Yep. I'm familiar with this discussion every year. But is it actually going to happen this year is the question. I guess that's the same question every year as well. A more accurate headline is a majority of MDR fragged participants are in favor of the ban. Whatever that is. Every year, the same discussion starts up at the latest by the first Sunday of Advent. Every year, many Germans call for the ban on fireworks. Every year, politicians say they'll look into it but don't want to make any decisions in the short term. Every year, we see firework accidents, people throwing fireworks into children's bedrooms. Oh, yeah, didn't that one lady shoot a firework and it like went into an apartment window last year? I remember that. And drunk people handling the explosives. That's for sure. Every year, environmental organizations, hospitals, and animal welfare groups warn of the consequences. And as every year, nothing happens. And then the debate dies down toward the end of the first week of January. This post just says, is it edible colored egg from supermarket? It doesn't look like an egg, for one thing. It's too round. Unless it's like a dinosaur egg. I've never tried those pre-colored cooked eggs you can buy in German supermarkets, but out of curiosity, I bought one a while ago. Today, I finally peeled it, and honestly, it looks a bit creepy. The egg white itself is also colored, not just the shell. I always assumed the dye stayed on the outside, so seeing the color go through the shell was unexpected. Yes, this is normal. I never had one that wasn't like this. They use food-safe dye, so this can be eaten without problem. Yes, but why is it so round? I guess it's just tipped over. Yes, it's normal. It happens when you color eggs at home yourself. Wow, I heard of coloring Easter eggs in Germany is popular, but never tried myself. That's interesting. So coloring eggs in Germany is popular. It's also extremely popular here in the States. I mean, for Easter. I don't know. Are you guys doing this for New Year's or Christmas? I guess I gotta ask. Easter. Germany news. Germany job finding chances hit record low. Damn, I hate to read stuff like this, but it is part of what's happening, huh? I mean, I'm trying to keep up on what's happening in Germany. The good and the bad. So let's see. Germany news perennial debate over safety has flared up once again as fireworks. Wait, what? It's not the article I clicked. Well, I guess it's randomly here. Unemployed people in Germany now face record low chances of finding a job. But don't worry, Merz has a job for you, soldier. Sign up. I couldn't have chosen a better time to come here, study, and graduate. Fudge my life. Damn. Of course, once I'm done with my Mastera. That is rough. Okay, I think I'm going to end on a positive note. Just thumbing through a few pics of beautiful Bamberg. Damn. Germany churches are next level. That's a fact. Wow. Very pretty. Thank you for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for dinner for one. Of course, same procedure as last year. Goodbye.